Have you heard about mysterious sounds coming from the sky? Recently, something strange and unusual happened in New Jersey, something that left the locals surprised and anxious. They described the sound as a trumpet, a deep and impactful noise that created a feeling of terror and uncertainty. Scientists are trying to explain what is behind this phenomenon, but for those who heard the noise, the experience goes far beyond mere scientific curiosity. The question is, what is happening? And more importantly, is this related to something bigger and deeper? Something that biblical texts have predicted thousands of years ago. This inexplicable noise echoing through places like New Jersey and also north of Oklahoma City has left locals terrified. Imagine hearing a high-pitched, disturbing sound at night, something that can be heard from a distance, but no one knows where it comes from. In many of these areas, people are talking about these sounds, and fear is starting to take over. Social media is full of theories and questions. Some believe these mysterious sounds may be a harbinger of the end times. But what exactly does that mean? What are these people hearing? The truth is, no one knows for sure. Uncertainty feeds fear, and it makes us wonder, are we about to witness something truly grand and terrifying? These sounds have an origin that defies simple explanations. And while scientists try to find a rational answer, many turn to a more spiritual perspective. In the religious field, the most common explanation is that these sounds may be a sign of the apocalypse. The Bible, in its ancient wisdom, speaks of sounds coming from the heavens, signs announcing great events, something humanity could never have imagined. In Revelation 8:16, the Apostle John speaks of the moment when silence reigns in heaven, and then 7 angels sound their trumpets, announcing disasters and catastrophes that would fall upon the earth. These sounds, described as trumpets, play an important role, acting as a warning, a call for something grand and terrifying that is to come. This mysterious sound we're hearing might be more than just a coincidence. It might be the fulfillment of a prophecy. If you look back a bit further in the Bible's history, you'll see that trumpets are nothing new. In the Old Testament, trumpets were used to announce significant events, to grab everyone's attention and prepare them for something big. And in 1 Thessalonians 4:16-17, the Bible speaks of the trumpet of an angel, which, according to many scholars, will announce the rapture of the faithful, an event of immeasurable proportions. For those who know the scriptures, these mysterious sounds might be divine signs, like the trumpets of Revelation. But the question is, are we prepared for what these signs might represent? And it doesn't stop there. The prophet Joel in the Old Testament also spoke of extraordinary signs in the heavens. He spoke of cosmic wonders that would occur before the great and terrible day of the Lord. The sun would turn black, the moon would turn red, and unusual and frightening events would take place in the sky. The New Testament, in Revelation, brings even more terrifying descriptions. Stars falling from the sky, the sun turning black, and even the sky becoming a scene of destruction and divine judgment. Reading Revelation gives us a vision of God's final judgment, an event that many believe is closer than ever. You may think this is just an ancient story, a religious metaphor. But the question we must ask is, are we living through the signs described in the Bible? Is what we're hearing and seeing around us really just a coincidence? Science is still trying to find an explanation for these sounds, like air movements or electrical failures, but none of these fully solve the mystery. Something is happening, and many people can no longer ignore it. What we're hearing isn't just a strange phenomenon, it's a warning. A message that calls us to reflect on the meaning of our lives and our spiritual journey. Regardless of the origin of these sounds, Whether a scientific explanation or a divine sign, there is something deeper being revealed. These sounds make us reflect on our own lives, our own spiritual journey. What truly matters? What are you doing with the time you've been given? When we hear these sounds, whether as a forewarning or a mystery, the real question is what we do with this knowledge. These signs invite us to look to the sky and question what is to come, to reflect on our path and on what truly matters in our lives. Perhaps these sounds are a sign of the end, or perhaps they're an invitation to reflect on our purpose. Maybe it's a reminder that our journey in this world is brief and full of mysteries, and that, just like the trumpets in Revelation, they call us to pay attention to what is to come. What is happening is not just a scientific phenomenon, it's something that challenges us to look inside ourselves and at the world around us. Are we prepared for what is to come? Now, more than ever, we are being called to pay attention to the signs around us. What we hear in the sky, what we see in the world, and most importantly, what we feel within ourselves are all fragments of a greater mystery, something far beyond what we can comprehend with our eyes or ears. We are living in times of reflection, times to prepare our hearts for what is to come. And if you're curious to understand more about these signs and what the Bible has to teach us about the end times, don't forget to follow our channel. Here, we'll continue exploring these mysteries and much more, with a biblical foundation and a deep insight into what may be happening in our world. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends. Your interaction is essential so we can keep bringing content like this. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Join us on this journey, and let's discover together what truly matters in the times we live in. See you in the next video.